Steve Sealer notes, Kamala Harris has had the most ignominious term as vice president since Dan Quayle. Vice president is an easy job, but she was bad at it. Why is the press suddenly convinced that she'll do fine at the tougher job of president? Rob Henderson, Prohibition was successful, but one reason it was repealed is because of cultural elites, the shapers of mass culture, who reversed the trend by making alcohol look cool to young people. Unlike with tobacco, where cultural elites sustained the stigma, they overturned it with alcohol. Women value qualities that are linked to resource acquisition, such as ambition, industriousness, and social status. Across all cultures, women were roughly 1,000 times more sensitive to salary when rating men than men were when rating women. So much of the enthusiasm for Kamala Harris is simply relief that she's not Joe Biden. Crowd walks out today when he starts speaking in Maryland. When Kamala Harris cites price gouging by grocers, and I used to work for Kmart in Australia, right? These are the industry profit margins that she's railing against, about 1%. That's the profit margin in groceries, and has been around 1% for decades, right? Notice how we went from a 24/7 full court press on Joe Biden's cognitive decline to it completely disappearing from the news within 20 minutes of him dropping out, despite him still being president. Right? It's almost as if the media's concern for the topic was exclusively related to a fear of him losing the election. Right? Joe Biden needs to resign.